The high-quality 2K video resolution the Mini Orb dashcam offers is very attractive. Achieving high video quality like this from a device so small is incredible, especially when other dashcams 3 times its size don't even come close. It provides you with a hands-free feature that will not only allow you to lock a video clip while you're driving, but also take a picture just by speaking to it. Take photo. That is not only clever but also extremely convenient. The Kawa Mini Orb is driving dashcam technology at its best. The quality, including everything that it can do, can very easily leave you speechless thinking, but how is this all possible from a dashcam that is only the size of a golf ball? So yes, this here, believe it or not, is a dashcam, and it's also a really good one as well. Kawa, the manufacturer of this dashcam, have once again nailed it. This high performance, excellent quality, not to mention very affordable dashcam at under $100 is called the Mini Orb, and it's now the second dashcam I have reviewed from Kawa. And I have to say, when it comes to building small dashcams, they just do not fail to deliver anything but perfection. The Kawa Mini Orb dashcam is very similar to the Kawa Mini 3 Pro in terms of its features, but in regards to the overall design, it's quite different. The Mini Orb is actually a more simplified version as well, but don't worry, it's been simplified in a good way. The differences between the Mini 3 Pro and the Mini Orb might also end up making the Mini Orb the more popular model with a lot of people as well, but I will leave that decision up to the individual. Now, just like the Mini 3 Pro, the Mini Orb is once again a 5V USB-C powered wireless dashcam. However, unlike the Mini 3 Pro, the Mini Orb does not actually have any type of physical display screen at all, and that's because it doesn't need one. Generally speaking, the Kawa Mini Orb can be controlled using an app, and that would be the Kawa Auto app here, a very professionally designed app and one that is 100% free to use as well. So this means you can basically just install and leave the Mini Orb dashcam alone to let it do what it does best, which is record everything that's happening around your car for you. And then if and when you need to view anything that it's seen and has recorded, you can do this by simply connecting to the Mini Orb dashcam over a Wi-Fi connection using the Kawa Auto app and your smartphone. Now, I personally have also set up this app to work with my Android head unit as well, which yes is fantastic as it gives me a much larger viewing screen for the Mini Orb. However, unfortunately, while it can work, the app has not really been designed to work with car head units and their larger screens, so I cannot guarantee that it will work and display correctly on your particular head unit's display screen. Hopefully Kawa will design their app to work on all bigger size screens like this eventually, as being able to use the app on larger display screens will result in huge benefits for everyone, especially those who want to use the Mini Orb as a reversing camera.
Hey everyone, don't forget to subscribe to Short with Tech if you want to see more car tech content just like this.
Okay, now let's talk about everything the Mini Orb has been designed for, because this is where everything only gets better. Starting with its beautiful high-resolution 2K camera video quality, which you're viewing right now on screen. That with its 145 degrees wide viewing angle and the built-in WDR, wide dynamic range technology, ensures the video quality is perfect at all times and in all the different light surroundings of the day as well. As you can see from the saved video clip removed from the Mini Orb's memory card, which I'm playing back right now, it is a truly beautiful sight to see. Everything is crystal clear, including all of those important fine details as well that you don't want to be missed. High quality video performance is just one area where Kawa really stands out though, even when their dashcam is only the size of a golf ball. Now don't think you're going to only get these results when you're driving in the light of the day either, because with Kawa that is definitely not the case at all. And that clearly shows as well, as you can see from this video clip from a recent night drive. Once again, the Mini Orb does everything but disappoints. These results are again achieved by the wide dynamic range technology, but this time in combination with Kawa's very own dark light driving recipe, known as the Night Eagle engine. This is a technology designed just for night driving, and this is the result you get when both of these technologies are combined together. Once again, everything important is extremely clear and visible to see, such as car registration plates, giving you that confidence and peace of mind that if an incident was to occur at night, everything is still going to be recorded and saved in the highest quality possible. Now, one of my personal favorite design features with the Kawa Mini Orb definitely has to be this horizontal 360 degrees rotatable mounting design. And thanks to the 180 degrees vertical video rotation feature that you will find here in the app, it means there is no angle that the Mini Orb cannot be mounted at. So this means it can also be attached to your dashboard upside down, like it is now. And then there's the convenience you get from the detachable mounting base adapter as well. this allowing you to easily remove and reattach the Mini Orb, for example, to and from your front windscreen in just seconds with a simple twist like that, at any time and as many times as you need to as well. And apparently this is something that some of you do a lot, as going by the comments I receive from you. Apparently dash cams are now illegal to use in some parts of the world, so that was surprising to hear. Now, despite it being so small in size, the Mini Orb is actually really intelligent, and just like the Mini 3 Pro, it can also be controlled using voice commands as well. So for example, turn off audio.
Audio recording is off.
Turn on audio.
Audio recording is on.
Now it supports 6 different voice commands, allowing you to not only disable and enable the audio as you've just seen, but also turn the Wi-Fi connection between the Mini Orb and your phone on and off as well, including the convenience of being able to take snapshots and lock video clips, all by just speaking to it. This voice command feature also supports several languages as well, such as English, Japanese, French, Russian, and more. However, it is important to remember that these voice commands cannot be used when your phone is connected to the dashcam over the Wi-Fi connection. Now that might sound strange if the only way to control the dashcam is with the app, but it's actually not, because the dashcam can also be controlled using the function button here on the side of the device as well. But of course, the functionality will be slightly more limited than when using the app. However, in saying that, when the function button controls are combined with the voice command control as well, there's actually not much you are unable to do. Anyway, let's try out these voice commands a little bit more to see how well they work. Now with this voice command, if an incident happens in front of me when I'm driving, I can lock that video clip just by talking to the dash cam. This voice command doesn't actually talk back to you as a confirmation though, it just makes a clicking sound. For example, lock the video. And as you hopefully just heard, that is exactly what it has now done. And now for the snapshot voice command feature. So I can take a picture of whatever is in front of me at any time by just speaking to the dash cam. And conveniently, there is an electric scooter parked in front of my car at the moment as well, as you can see here on my 360 camera display. So let's try taking a picture of that. Take photo.
Photo taken.
Now if I connect to the Mini Orb with my phone and check the photo album in the app, the photo that I just took should be there.
Kawa stops recording.
And there it is. Now this take photo voice command is definitely very convenient to have, but probably not as much as the lock video clip command. That has to be the best of them all, so well done Kawa, that is a fantastic feature to include. Now another important feature you need with a dash cam is 24-hour parking monitoring, so it can monitor the car when you are away from it. And the Mini Orb does have that as well. There is a built-in G sensor inside the camera that can detect if the car is knocked or tampered with, and if it is, it will then automatically start recording everything it sees and then securely save this video footage for you to view at a later date. However, this parking monitoring feature, like all other dash cams, only works with the optional hardware kit that you need to buy separately, and that would then require you to hardwire the dash cam into your car's electrical system. So no, parking monitoring can't be used if you're powering up your dash cam through USB. And this means even if you're using the supplied cigarette lighter USB socket adapter that the Mini Orb comes with as well. And this also applies to the time-lapse recording feature as well, that is also supported with the Mini Orb dashcam. Without the optional hardware kit, this feature is again not available. As you might have already guessed, loop recording is what is supported with the Mini Orb by default, so this means that when the memory card gets full, any older video footage will then get overwritten, unless it has been securely locked of course. Now as for the recorded video footage playback, this can be viewed inside of the Kawa Auto app itself like this. It can also be downloaded from the memory card to your phone over the Wi-Fi connection as well if needed. And now that you have seen how the Mini Orb works, let's have a closer look at the device itself up close so you can see how it's been built. Now I have already mentioned the function button here on the side of the device, which is not only used to manually turn the dashcam on and off and connect and pair it to your phone, but it can also be used to restart and reset the dashcam back to the default settings, turn the audio and Wi-Fi on and off, and also format the memory card as well that of course the dashcam stores the video footage on. The memory card, which can be supplied with the device, needs to be inserted into the memory card slot here on the other side, and it will support memory cards from 16GB to 256GB in size. Above the memory card slot we have the USB-C power connection port, which you've already seen, and because the Kawa Mini Orb is a professional high quality design, they have also provided it with plenty of air ventilation top and bottom as well, to breathe, which just does go to show how good the design really is and the build quality, because a lot of dash cams do not have any air ventilation at all. On the front we have the camera itself, and next to that we have the built-in speaker. And next to the function button we also do have these two little holes as well. The top hole is the built-in microphone, and the hole under that is the status notification LED. And that is the Kawa Mini Orb dash cam. Now, as good as the Mini 3 Pro dash cam is as well, I think one feature that will be more appealing to a lot of people with the Mini Orb is the added flexibility you get with the mounting of it, thanks to the 360 degrees rotatable base. This is a really good design feature because you can have the dash cam facing forwards outside the front windscreen like this when you're driving, and then when you're parked you can just turn around the dash cam like that, so it can then monitor the inside of your car. And this is the way I personally would use the dash cam as well, as I like a camera that can monitor the inside of my car. But of course, as I said before, the optional hardware kit would also be required to use it this way. Obviously the small size of it will be very attractive as well. I think the Mini Orb is actually even a little bit smaller than the Mini 3 Pro is. Small dash cams do have their advantages as well. Using it with my car's big screen is still my preferred way to use it. This is where the 2K high video quality becomes very noticeable as well. So if you're looking for a small, cheap, affordable but also good quality dash cam, then the Mini Orb could be exactly what you're looking for. And just because it's tiny in size and much smaller than most other dash cams does not mean that it's not going to be a good product. In my opinion, it is an excellent product. Kawa do make great dash cams, so don't let its size put you off. The Mini Orb can outperform a lot of the bigger and more expensive dash cams as well, and that's because Kawa know how to design and build a high quality product. Anyway guys, if you want to check out my Kawa Mini 3 Pro dashcam review, which is equally as good as the Mini Orb, then you can do so by clicking here. And that brings us to the end of another video. If you like this video, please hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more car tech content just like this, and I hope to see you all in the next video.